Hello and welcome to this very special episode of Part-Time Players Discussions. This time, it's about Mass Effect Legendary. It's got a release date, so we thought we'd just record a little video and just discuss what's about. And as you can see today, I am joined by Ash. How you doing, Ash?
Hello there. Good, thank you.
The two best part-time players. We're branched off. We've decided
the bros.
Go on. Yeah, Sealy Boys back in town. Oh God, it's bad. Release date. We finally got it. You excited?
Oh,
no.
I do not care. Do not care about it. No, I am very excited. Yeah, I've wanted to go back to it for a while now, but the graphics are just so shocking, and I'm interested what they're going to do with the inventory system on the first one, because again, that is not something that was drawing me in.
I think they said that when they was talking about the remastered collection coming out, it was the first one that was holding them up. So maybe hopefully they've done something to it, maybe streamlined it like they did number 2, because I think everyone preferred the inventory system in the second and third one. The first one, I don't know, is too much choice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It was the exact same skin with slightly different stats, and you had spent half your time in the old
N7
pause menu trying to sort all that shit out and break it down, and it just wasn't fun. I don't mind it being a little bit more complicated than number 2, just not as complicated as number 1, because that just got ridiculous in the end.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know one of the features they had in the first one, which I don't think they had in the second. They didn't have in the second. I don't think they had in the third. Was the grenades, like the frisbee grenades that you could lob? I think that was good. But yeah, no, really excited for the remaster. I know. I think number 2 is possibly one of my favourite games of all time. So
yeah, everybody loves number 2.
Yeah. So what about?
It's really weird, because a lot of people I've spoke to have jumped in at number 2 and they didn't even play number 1. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed 1, and obviously I'm going to buy it again.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm going to, and even though I've played them all multiple times, on the 360 and then on the PS3. It's just brilliant, because originally it was an Xbox 360 exclusive, number 1, wasn't it? So,
I was gonna ask that. Yeah, I thought it was.
So just like BioShock was, like timed exclusive, they finally. I think by the time it came out on PS3, a lot of people, like you say, was like, "I don't care," they weren't bothered, or.
It didn't date very well. That's one thing I did notice about it. That was the problem.
But no, I'm really excited. What was your so if we just go, we'll try and keep it spoiler free, but what was your we'll just talk about what our favourite, what favourite points can we pick out from each game? So what about number 1? What was your
well, spoilers, no.
How it ends is
favourite thing without spoiling it. Cool. I don't know, because I don't want to spoil it. It's quite a lot of it's story based. So
I think just when you got it, I know it was it wasn't like the whole galaxy. Obviously, it was just a few. There's a few set planets you can go to, but there was a lot more exploration in 1. So you could just land on. I don't know if this is going to be in there or not now, but you could just land on random planets. Find like a mercenary base, and then mine all the ore and that. In the, what was it called? I think it was called the Mako. The car.
The Mako.
Everyone kind of got
was
sick
the first
of.
one. Yeah, because it got so boring of having to driving around winding this shit.
Yeah, and then like if a Freshamore pops up, and there you
go. That's my favourite bit, fighting the Freshamore, because that's a big thing. Yeah, you're just driving around. This massive worm comes out of the ground, like something out of Star Wars,
like Dune, like the film Dune.
Tremors.
Like Tremors. I like that. I like it was just completely fresh, if you know what I mean. Like the story, the exploration, the music, like the music when you're going, like you're starting to go into fight, and it was just
the dancing. The weird dancing.
The weird dancing in the clubs. It was just I don't know. It felt big. I think that was what it was, and people call it like the space opera. So
yeah,
brilliant. And then it just end, or I don't want to give it away. It ends on like a big cliffhanger, and then the second
the
one.
The story on it was amazing. It's got a really powerful story from all of them, from number 1 to number 3. Andromeda don't bother with, but other than that, it was really good. It was the story dragged you all the way through.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think if Andromeda had a more compelling story, that I would have stuck with it. Look past the bugs and the animations.
My face hurts.
My
face is tired.
Face is tired.
Yeah,
it was just bad. And it's a shame because obviously me and you played all the games, and since they've released, I was really looking forward to it, excited for it, and it just kind of was a bit, shit.
Naff. So
but I really like number 1. Like I say, and you get a DLC in this as well. I think there was only one DLC for one, I think. But yeah, you get.
I know in number 2 you got the ones with the 4 eyes, aliens with 4 eyes.
Yeah,
2 mouths.
That was in. I think that was in 3. No, I think that was in 3. Yeah, you did get a few. Yeah, I know you got Zaid as a DLC.
Yeah, that's 2. That's the one. Yeah.
Like a mercenary. But yeah,
I'll tell you one thing I did enjoy about number 1, trying to keep them in line. That when you started off, you could do it for all of them, but number 1 really seemed to stick with it. So if you chose a certain type, you could just use a handgun, or you could just use a shotgun, or you could use an assault rifle. They kind of changed that out in number 2, where you could pretty much use whatever weapon you wanted to. It was a lot more structured. It was a lot more strict in number 1, which I quite enjoyed. So if you played as I think it was a tech was one of them, technician, something like that. You could use certain like powers.
Yeah,
and you could only use a shotgun.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It was a lot more. It was a lot more RPG, a lot more structured. That was your choice. That's what you're choosing. That's what you're picking, and that's what you stand with. But on number 2, they kind of mixed it up. They gave you a bit more.
Freedom. You could. Yeah, there wasn't no restrictions for using whatever gun you want. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I think remember. Yeah, now it was like a infiltrator. Was one like the sniper? There was I think there was a sniper. You had one that was tech, like you use your Omni tool. A Vanguard, which was like maybe I think that was shotgun and like powers. In the second one you could just kind of use your assault rifle if you wanted to, and
they opened it up a lot more on the second one.
No, they took a good game and they just built on it basically. They had solid foundations, and they just kind of. Yeah, I think that's probably why it's my favourite. They just made everything that was good about the first one better. So
and you had the romance in the first one. I think that was a big thing. I don't think that was a widespread thing in video games, especially with aliens. Yeah. And you could be a woman and then sleep with another woman who was also an alien. And I think they broke the ground with that. They was just going all in.
Yeah, it's progressive. In regards to that, like the romance options. So I think there was more in 2 and 3, but definitely more. There was obviously some certain characters you couldn't. I don't think you could romance a Krogan.
No, I don't think. Unfortunately not. Because God knows I tried.
And it also had you made choices and they carried over. So
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, if you made your character in the first one, you could technically have him all the way to number 3.
And if you
chose, like you said, if you chose certain decisions, they either impacted number 3, or at the very least they got mentioned. It's like, oh, you didn't do that vaccine or whatever, and then you was like, oh shit, I remember that. I don't know.
No, and I don't want to spoil. Like, there's a couple of big ones, and I don't want to spoil it. Obviously, people don't played it. I know Reese, and I don't think Brad has played it before.
No. Just Destiny.
Yeah, just Destiny boys probably playing it now. But it's good. There's some big choices in it. And like you say, you can, when the first one, when you got the second one, it come up, do you want to carry over your character? And you're like, and there's like a little questionnaire thing. And just that again, that was...
And it gives you the choice. You can either take your character and all the story, or you can make your character again and just carry over the story. So it's nice they give you that. And again, I think that was I don't think there was many games out there doing that at the time. It really did break a lot of boundaries, this game, where it comes to, like, trying new things. The fact that that story does actually, and a lot of games promise that now, say whatever you do at the beginning is going to affect the end, and there's very few games that I can think of where that actually comes to fruition, whereas in Mass Effect they stretched it over 3 games.
No, definitely. So we move on to number 2. As I said, one of my favorite games, or maybe the favorite game of all time. New characters. So you had some, maybe you'll see some returning ones. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm treading very lightly because I don't know what's considered a spoiler. I know some people will be like,
"This is the problem."
Like talk about anything, it's a spoiler. But so maybe there's some recurring characters from the first one. There's some new characters. There's one in particular I loved. I think you probably know what one I mean. One I've got a little
Fishman.
No. My favourite one. I had the little figure for him. I won't say who it is. Don't say it.
Really?
No, because that for me.
Yeah, I thought he was boring. He was whining all the time.
That for me was one of the best. I don't know, maybe one up there with top game moments when that happens, and I just, it's just, it's really good. And the whole. It's completely different. It's completely. It's kind of got like a separate story, but the story from the first one is still entwined. If you know what I mean. It's going on in the background. I just love number 2. I think they took the Mako out. Oh, it's a spoiler. They spoiled everyone. Sorry, they took the Mako out at number 2.
It was too much in the first one, so don't worry about it.
It
got fucking boring driving around in that bastard thing.
Just the hum of the engine, trying to drive over mountains and just falling back. It's just. But they made like the mining. They redone the mining section.
That was a lot easier.
There was certainly a lot easier. There was new romance options. You could have. I think you could buy fish for your.
So that's some weird things. So you got on your. I don't think it's a spoiler because how the fuck are you going to get around if not? But you got a ship, and you got your own room, and you got a fish tank. And you're like, I found some fish. I'll pop them in the tank.
And you could have what was it? You get the models like for like
little figure, all the different spaceships and that. You've got the Citadel and stuff. It was nice little elements what I just added to it. It was like, this is my room.
Exactly. It personalized it more, and I don't think we said about it, like the first one as well. Like the world it built was just, it was just massive. Like, like this civilization of like, all these alien civilizations and like where they're based, and you kind of find out through like the lore of it, you find out what happened and how, what everything come about, and it's just epic. It was a good
game. Lore as well. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to pick up the book, what comes with the game, and find out about it. You just play the game and you enjoy it. You find out everything about it. It's just.
I think it was Destiny. Wasn't it Destiny 1 that if you wanted to have any sort of lore, you had to like stop playing the game and go into a website? The Grimoire or something it was.
Luckily, we've got other Brad. And
if we need anything, we just go
he's
to
our Grimoire.
Yeah, he's the Oracle. We just go to him. We ask him anything, and he just lets us know straight away.
He starts talking. We stop listening because we can't. It's too much.
I would like to. It's too far for me to jump into that now. I think it's. I think so. I keep looking down here because I thought I found, and I was going to show our lovely watchers and listeners. Here it is. I found it. The old original steel case.
Tin. Yeah, when they used to come in massive tins and you used to have to get a coloured booklet and stuff.
Yeah. So got this. I found one when I moved out. The art book for the first game.
Oh, nice.
It's behind me. So yeah, big fans. As you said, that was a little sneak peek
I'm
there.
sure it comes across
of the tin. I don't really know what else to say about 2 because I don't want to spoil any of it really.
No, it's a hard one to talk about, especially that if once you get to the end of 1, the fact there's a number 2 is very confusing. But we won't go into it.
And the third one, so we go into Mass Effect 3. This is probably the one I played the least.
I was just thinking this. I can't actually remember too much from number 3, which is mad considering it's the newest one.
Yeah. I don't really. I only ever played it once, maybe twice.
Yeah. But no, I played. I don't think this is a spoiler. There's multiple endings. Which again brings a lot of controversy. But we won't. We'll wait till we do a spoiler discussion about that. And I think I've done all 3 of them. Yeah,
I think as well. After I stopped playing it, I think they did release another thing, like another ending, because there was so much backlash.
Yeah, I heard that. I never done that.
No. So it'd be interesting to go into that as well, and looking forward to playing it because, like I say, I've only ever played it once, maybe once and a half. So and it's interesting to see where the new one will take place. You know what I mean?
It really will, because I don't know if they're going to go off the Andromeda route or they're going to go off the end of number 3, which will be very interesting if you get to the end of number 3, which we hope you will because it's a bloody good game. But I am really looking forward to it. And we ain't really got too long to wait to play them. So
I think, Reese put it on the group chat yesterday. I think it was 100 days yesterday. So, 99 days. 40, 40, I think I said it at the beginning. But, 14th of May, 2021, it gets released. So, I just can't wait. I'm just trying to. It's very hard because I don't want to spoil it for people. But then you kind of think, should we have done? No, I won't spoil it for people because if we spoil it, Reese is going to edit this and he just
straight away,
ruin it all for him. But you know what? I've cancelled my pre-order. I ain't
turns out playing it. It's all a dream.
Yeah.
So think on that.
Just trying to. You can't really explain what happens in 3 without knowing what happens in 2. So
no, and you can't really talk. Yeah, the only one you can talk about story-wise is probably the first one.
The first one, yeah.
You get made like Super Cop Soldier Man, which is well cool by the way, because it's like not many people have been given this, like because you're human. Not many humans have been given this honor of being like this title bestowed on. Given to them. Yeah, that's the one. So it's quite a big deal. You're like, oh, that's actually cool. I'm playing as like a proper badass character.
Yeah.
And again, you get to pick a little bit of your story. You get to pick a little bit of your backstory. Only like a little bit. It's like if you grew up on the streets or you went straight into the army because that's what your parents done. It's something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
I know there's different.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Cyberpunk tried to do, but like I don't think Mass Effect tried to say if whatever decision you make is gonna affect the rest of the game. Not like Cyberpunk kind of alluded to that.
No, not at all. You
can just pick a backstory. Like
you're gonna get a little bit. You're gonna get a little bit of story to go with it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Or you can just press randomize and it does it all for you.
Yeah. I don't remember if it is in the first one. The Rogue and Honourable.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was that in the first one
as
well?
Yeah, so straight away. Yeah, it's on the first one. Yeah.
Again, another.
Mention that. So you could either be. What was it? Was it Rogue and what was the other one?
I can't remember. Paragon.
Yeah, Paragon. Yeah. So basically, good or bad, because it was much like KOTOR, wasn't it? So and they in the second one it was well cool because you've got prompts. So it'd be like a rogue prompt will come up, and if you click that trigger, you just punch the person in the face, and you'd be like, "Wow, that was rogue." I didn't know what was going to happen, but he's just punched this man in the face because he gave him sass. So that was really cool. Or you could do Paragon where he like helps someone, like someone might be falling and he grabs them. But again, they're all down to your choices, and those choices you make there. And like I said, like unlike most games, what try and do it, they generally do seem to have an effect at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, definitely.
only other best game that's ever done that is been Red Dead Redemption 2, which is
obviously,
best
yeah,
game ever.
and we all know,
So-
and we all agree 100% on the podcast that it's the best game. You know, maybe, yeah, I can't really say it's the best
Ever.
game ever because I just said Mass Effect 2 was the best game ever. So
Oh, I'm saying it's the best game ever.
I saying this, and then because
Yeah.
Reese and Brad ain't here, they all
They
make
say it.
agree. So
Yeah, so that's
sorry,
pretty
guys. You know, thanks for agreeing with
good.
us.
Thanks for finally seeing fucking sense.
Yeah, seeing sense and yeah, but yeah, no, really excited. 14th of May can't come sooner. I was just watching a trailer yesterday, I actually generally got, excited.
Excited about it, yeah. And it's strange. It's very rare to get excited over a game I've already played.
Exactly, yeah. It's just the music, when you boot up one, and like the title music, it's just that slow, I don't know, it's just brilliant.
One's definitely more of an adventure game. I remember many times playing one and not actually knowing. Maybe it's because I was young. I must have only been about 14, 13 when I first played it.
Yeah, it came out in 2007, so I don't know how old you was. I can't do maths.
Yeah,
so.
It came out in 2007. I'm 28 now. You let me know down in the comments below how old I would have been, and I'll read that one.
I can do this. 92.
No, let the viewers do it. They want to do it.
Okay.
You
was 14, so.
Oh, fantastic. So maybe it's because I was that age, but I remember many a time I was like, I don't actually know what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah.
But I got through it, and it was number 2 is very much more linear.
Yeah.
But they're amazing games. I think they learned a lot from the first one, and they put it into number 2. So
definitely,
they only get better.
Dialogue options. Commander Shepard was just it's a great character to play as. I went down the old default route, so my character just looked like the guy on the box art. I didn't. I tried to make my character and thought he looked great in the menu and was like, that's the guy. He looks great. And then when it goes to the first cutscene, I was like, Jesus, he looks. Some of them you can make them. They look good. Like a bit horrendous. He
looks like a Frankenstein. I didn't know his head was that big. But maybe it's up to you. If you're good at designing characters, go for it. If you're not, just stick to the preset.
And they're like, oh, he's so charismatic and good looking, handsome. You're like,
and then
really?
My eyes are over here. I've got one ear and one over there.
And it's like,
mouth's down here.
Okay. Yeah,
we look good.
Yeah, no, I've never been one for character customization. I don't care. Just stick me, in, done. And that's me, and that goes for other things in life as well. So what can I say?
Well, there he is.
I think that's kind of all we can talk about spoiling the shit out of it. So
so maybe once it comes out and we've all had a go.
Definitely, definitely we will definitely do one. But this was just a little part-time play discussion. We'll most likely mention it on the podcast on Monday. The podcast comes out every Monday. It's available on all podcast platforms. All of them. I know the ones I can remember: Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and you can get to play for Alexa as well, which is pretty cool. If you did enjoy this video of me and Ash waffling on about Mass Effect, let us know in the comments. It'd be great. And follow us on our socials. So we've got Twitter is at PTPlayerspod. Same for Instagram, PTPlayerspod. Facebook is Part-Time Players Podcast. And you can send an email to ptplayerspod@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. Just roll on May the 14th and let us know if you're looking forward to it and excited to play it. And we will see. You'll
leave
hear
the thumbs up.
Yeah, leave the thumbs up.
My self-esteem. I need it for my self-esteem. It's through the fucking floor. So if you can, that'd
this is the only thing. They won't lie to you guys. This is the only thing getting us through. This is it.
So much.
Yeah, no. So, if you want to leave a nice thumbs up, that'd be great. YouTube, we're getting a few more subscribers on YouTube, so
I noticed that. That's good. It's always good. I do like reading the comments as long as they're not bots.
Yeah.
just trying to steal my money. If you're bot, don't leave a comment.
Yeah,
But if you're not a bot, please leave a comment and maybe we'll do a little shout out.
Yeah,
I'll shout out.
Yeah, I'll shout.
I don't know if we do shout outs. I'll fucking shout out anything.
Yeah, I'll shout.
You just leave it down below.
Someone leaves us a 5-star review. Shout out. I'll shout out in real life. You know, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll hear us again on Monday. So until then, thanks for watching, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Bye.